Walid Nasser, Acting Chair of the Board for the Lebanese Petroleum Administration.
Good afternoon, Excellencies and distinguished guests. I'd like first to thank the government of France for hosting us in Paris and the EITI for inviting Lebanon to participate in this global conference. The government of Lebanon recognizes the EITI as a global standard to uphold governance and to strengthen existing democratic systems of checks and balances in the extractive sector. We also recognize the EITI as a tool to formalize the representation of different stakeholders in a participative and inclusive manner. Back in 2017, the Council of Ministers, convened under the chairmanship of the President of the Republic, issued an unequivocal public statement declaring Lebanon's intention to join EITI. As a country preparing its candidature application, Lebanon welcomes the newly adopted standards' emphasis on systematic disclosure and contract disclosure. The disclosure requirements of the standard are already, to a large extent, reflected in our national laws, application decrees, and exploration and production agreements, thus becoming obligations to be respected by governmental institutions as well as oil companies. In addition to the Public Access to Information Law, the Lebanese Parliament has ratified Law number 84/2018 to strengthen transparency in the oil and gas sector. The law requires disclosure of information in relation to licensing, procedures, contracts and subcontracts disclosure, beneficial ownership, production data, as well as financial data, among others. An example of the application of best practices includes the Minister's decision to disclose the exploration and production contracts soon after they were signed and before this law was enacted, which sets a precedent locally and regionally. Furthermore, ahead of 2020, date of which EITI implementing countries have to disclose beneficial owners, Lebanon already has put in place a draft decree on registration, mortgaging, and transfer of petroleum rights awaiting ratification. The decree requires the disclosure of beneficial owners, of right holders, as well as contractors. While developing Lebanon's nation petroleum sector, we remain open to work collectively with the EITI Secretariat and with all international and local stakeholders to facilitate Lebanon's journey in developing the offshore petroleum sector in an environment conducive to collaboration and transparency. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.